Hello and welcome back to Nonconformity Company. We're on day 11. I've noticed I say you know a lot in the videos, so I'm gonna try and improve that. I was listening. Also think it looks a bit better higher. I don't know. I found the microphone, then I lost it again, so well, we'll get there one day. Also was listening to a video yesterday while doing my 2-hour work session about improving public speaking, improving being a communicator. Apparently speaking at 92 beats per minute is consistent with a lot of really famous and top speakers, so I'm not quite sure how to do that yet, but we're looking into it. In the eyes of continually improving, Kaizen is a Japanese philosophy. No, Kaizen is continual improvement. Kaizen, continual improvement, yeah. I was getting it confused with the other Ikigai, another philosophy, which we'll go into in other videos. Anyway, I was going to talk about Life Master today and go into that into a bit more detail, because yesterday was just really nice because I'd done my 2-hour walk. We'd done a walk, and I managed to shoot my video, edit it and publish it on the walk. So I'm kind of like combining work while combining bits in my health category. It's quite funny. I was just about to shoot and this guy came by, young student, Jim. Hi, Jim. And he said he wanted a survey to be done, and I said, well, I'll do your survey if you follow my new company on Instagram. And then he said, well, what's it about? So I had to explain what it was about. I said, we're starting a company, showing by example how to set up lots of online businesses, get your life in order, multiple revenue streams so you can live a free life. And he was like, sounds great. And so he followed me and I followed him. Thanks, Jim. I did your survey. So that was nice. And this is I'm hoping it to motivate people to begin to get over that fear, to just start, because then you've got to start talking to people. Even if you've got nothing ready, just go and start talking to people about your ideas. Randomers in the street, people in the supermarket, just talk and see how it feels and see what their reaction is. You won't be very good to start with, but it allows you to feel it out without any expense, really. It doesn't really take very long. But yeah, you've got to push forward. You've got to get uncomfortable. Ride that wave of uncertainty. So I was going to go a bit more into Life Master today, because yesterday we got back and I was just like, well, we basically combined family time with health and food time, and we're in the kitchen all afternoon, decanted some chicken stock, then made some beef stock from organic beef bones, which we then used to put in a beef shin stew. And then I also made a meringue pavlova, strawberry pavlova, and the stew hadn't quite reached the level that I wanted it to, so that is in the fridge for tonight and other meals. And then we basically made some roast potatoes with some eggs and beans, because we knew we had a nice dessert, long overdue dessert. And that was just a really nice thing to do, because so many times if we're working all day, the food and the choices at the end of the day are again left to the bottom of the pile. Like a lot of these things, like reading and learning and pushing your life forward, can be left behind because we are so tired at the end of the day. Takeaway, bad food choices. I want a couple of hours every other day or something to spend in the kitchen, because that's not only made the food for today and yesterday. We've got loads of stock for loads of other meals, and the stew, there's going to be 8 portions, so I can freeze that up. And then on those days when you haven't got as much time, bang, get something good out of the freezer. But yeah, I decided, because I've changed my day, there's no breakfast picnic today, no long walk anyway, because I've changed my cafe working day from Saturday to Tuesday. So I'm going to work today, and I didn't get my 2 hours working this morning, so I want to do this walk and have some family time and give my partner a 30-minute quality sleep before I go. But I'm going to take my laptop and hopefully get an hour in at work, which which will allow me to push things forward, if not later, if not tomorrow. So what? I'm making these videos today and I'm sticking to that. The work is just going to follow, and nobody's watching yet anyway. Might take me half a year just to get anywhere, to any traction. Consistency wins though. I know consistency wins, so I will not give up. Even if I'm talking to this phone for the next year, so be it. At least I'll become a better communicator, hopefully. So yeah, in light of me going to the cafe today and loving food and doing all that wonderful stuff in the kitchen yesterday, today it's nonco recipes. Nonco recipes. I have done a past project with this on. It was a Kickstarter and kind of failed, but I finished it at least, which was a big achievement at the time. And I just wanted to make it an easier way for people to understand and engage with recipes. I don't know if you've noticed, but with recipes and just nonco, I don't know how the hell this will be a business, but this is some of these nonco things and tools. A good strategy is just to make good stuff for free. Then people come in and like this recipe stuff, if it evolves and develops the way I think it will. Off the back of that, they'll be like, well, this is cool, what else is going on? Oh wow, they've got all these other amazing things going on, let's have a look around. And so recipes. If people could understand recipes more quickly, they would be more encouraged to actually do them and cook them and make more healthy food, prepare more food. And so you normally have recipes, you have a list of ingredients and a list of steps. So you have to look at the ingredient list and look at the steps, and then your mind is going backwards and forwards and working it out and what's going on. Now, some of there's no standard way with this. Sometimes you might get 12 steps and it's all one item for each number. Sometimes you get 2 steps, but in step 1 and step 2, there's like 15 things to do and they're all just sentences. So again, a different format. Sometimes the list of ingredients isn't in order of using it. Sometimes you have to do prepared things in the ingredients list that you get to a bit later, and you're like, well, you could have told me that, you know, back then at the start, mate. Yes. So lots of time is wasted with these different ways people do recipes. So I want to standardize and combine. I mean, I don't know why this has not been done yet. I'm hoping it's one of those like things that people have been like, why the hell has this not been done before? If we combine, now I've trialed this with a few recipes and it does work, because you want to know the list of ingredients. You want to be able to identify that so you can see what you've got and then buy what you need. That should be in order. So I'm going to combine the list of ingredients in the exact order that you need them down the middle of the page, and then wrap the steps, the methodology around that list. So it will just be centered in the middle, so you can see those ingredients, and then it will just have the steps in the perfect order around those ingredients. It might not work for every recipe, I don't know yet, but I have tested it with a few and it does seem to work really, really well. And then you're only reading one thing, but you can clearly see the ingredients, you can clearly see those steps around them, and you can only do one thing at a time. So a lot of the time they're like, oh, you should have boiled this water, you should have made this stock, you should have done chop these up into these shapes. So I want to break it down and make sure the order's there. And this is another kind of, I want to collaborate with some people on this. I think some good graphic designers would be great, kind of the infographic kind of way, and then have a recipe website which just has the recipes on, no other nonsense, just the recipe presented in the best format with a picture. Should be illegal for recipe books to not have a picture. If they've, you know, recipe books, when some have got pictures, some haven't, I never look at the ones that don't have a picture. It should be illegal. So a recipe site like that who knows what we could do. Recipe books, we could make a tool for then people to put their recipes in, and it pumps it out in our new standard. There's options in the future. I know there's many ways that this could go, but the main aim is to come up with something different so people can just engage with food and make food more quickly. I think a lot of people don't cook because they don't know what to do. So if we can help people understand what to do in a better format, then more people are going to be encouraged to cook food, which will impact their health, will impact their energy, and all of the departments of their life. Health is really the most important department, because you haven't got that, you can't really do much of the else. So within health, there's your body, your mind, your energy, and your nutrition. So a lot of your energy comes from your nutrition. Your body and mind is affected by your nutrition and what you put in. You know, it's all affects each other. So nutrition is vitally important. And so we're just trying to provide little life upgrades in these departments. Bloody arm aches after a while. What are we on? 11 minutes. Better shut up in a minute then. Better shut up. But I don't know, it's just all flowing out of me. There's a lot to say. I don't even script these videos. I just wake up. I've got a long list of ideas, and one just kind of, I don't know, just think about it in the morning, it just kind of pops in. So I just rabbit along, edit them and get them out to you in the eyes of creating something to help a lot of people. And yeah, I think with this, maybe I just finish with the community, because this is something that I need help with. I don't have all the skills to make this look beautiful, because it needs somebody really good on the graphics side of things, and combined with the web side of things. So also then coding side of things. So I think what I'm going to do for now is just throw up one of my raggedy ass examples on the website, and then we'll just have a link to the community and invite people. This can be a collaboration project. If people out there want to come and work on this, there will be other collaboration opportunities in the future. And also just again showing you that if you don't have all the skills, go and start something before you start asking for other people and help and stuff. Don't be like, oh, I've got this idea. An idea is nothing. You've got to get things off the ground, start making a few videos, get a website going, then you can collaborate. So don't be worried if you've not got all the skills, but just at least begin. It needs to be something, not a figment of your imagination. So yeah, just showing you that collaboration is key, but get something going beforehand so you'll kind of have something to show, and something tangible. So we've got something tangible here. It's an idea. It could go many ways. I need help. I don't have all the skills for this, and it's going to be fun working with other people on some of these projects, because from past I've learned that too big of a team, like 6+, I had a business with there was like 9 or 10 of us, and it just became a bit counterproductive in the end, because they're all really good people, and it just didn't work as efficiently as it could. So I want to create small teams of like 2, 3, 4 people maybe on these projects, and work together so you can act quick and make decisions fast. But we'll leave it there, because I'm gonna go and do my other job, cooking food, recipes. I've got to do it efficiently. I've got to be serving plates of food while prepping food for the week to come, while making stuff for what you need on the day coming up, the next few days, and going with the tides of the day, and also cleaning and washing up. So you have to be very efficient. And I love efficiency, because it allows you to buy back time, do more of what you want to do. So noncorecipes.com. We're asking for help and collaboration on this one. We'll see you tomorrow.